All right, so today we're going to talk about, can you give it a guess?
Jesus.
No, we're going to talk about Mary. And we've
Nice.
heard about Mary over the years. We have
Mhm.
songs about Mary, one of the most popular being Mary, Did You Know? But did you know that Mary was just a teenager when God
Wow.
used her to bring about his purpose?
Wow, that's
Yes, so Mary was just in her early teens, it's believed, that when God used her. And just like her, we are never too young or never to be too old to be used
Amen.
by God. So God can use us at any point of our lives, at any age, at any point. He can use us to bring about his purpose. And when I think about it, first of all, one of the most obvious things about Mary was that, can you guess?
She was a woman.
Yes, she was
Oh.
a woman, and God used
10
a
points for me.
woman. 10 points for you. God used a woman to bring about his plan and his purpose. And in those days, women were not really used in those religious contexts because they were always seen as like lower in value.
Disrespected.
Yes, they were disrespected. And the amazing thing about Jesus is that he uses women.
Amen.
He has elevated women to such a status in his kingdom that we can be used. And for all the women out there, we have to be grateful that Jesus is using us in his ministry
Power
to do
to all
about
women out there.
his work. Amen.
Amen.
Another thing I noticed about Mary is that she was so willing. When the angel Gabriel appeared unto her, and he told her that she would bring forth this Messiah, she was willing. In Luke chapter 1 verse 30, she said, "Be it unto me according to your word." And she was just ready to pick up that mantle. I don't know if I would have been able to do that, to just face my parents and tell them,
How would you break that news to your fiance?
yeah, I couldn't break that news at all. And she was so willing to be used by God. And just like that, I want to be willing to be used by God. And every one of us should be willing to be used by God. And Mary was also worthy. She lived a righteous life and she was deemed worthy by God. God looked down at this young woman and he thought that she was worthy to bring forth his son. And us today, would we be worthy if Jesus were to come again, if God were to send his son in this modern day and age? Would we be worthy to bear Jesus Christ? That is so amazing that she was worthy. And just like that, I want to be worthy, and all of us women especially should take example by Mary and try to be as worthy so that we could bring forth Jesus, someone like Jesus, a great miracle.
Amen.
Into this world. So guys, this was our little tidbit on Mary. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all stay tuned to find out who we're going to talk about next Christmas devotions.
So guys, remember, the story of Christmas is a story of hope. So see you all tomorrow for a third part of our Christmas story. Goodbye.